It's Barbara Mallett, and I'm the mayor of the town of East Spencer, and I'm so thankful that you're all here. But this is a sad day for the town of East Spencer because of the loss of the Dunbar Center. And we just wanted to come together to give you some information about that night, how the city feels, and how we all are standing together for the renewal of that facility.
This was a joint investigation with Davidson County Fire Marshal's Office, North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, United States Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, East Spencer Police Department, and our office. After a long and arduous investigation, the official cause of the fire is undetermined. We know where the fire started on the north side of the building. We know the fire was started by a person or persons in the building. At this point in the investigation, the intent of the fire cannot be proven. There is no way to determine if the fire was started intentionally to devastate the building, or if someone started a fire to keep warm and it escalated beyond their control. The law enforcement investigation is ongoing, and that is why we cannot reveal our report in its entirety.
Our guys did respond. We did get a dispatch about 1951 hours. Crews arrived on the scene to where we had fire blowing out a window on the B side of the structure. That's the Cobble Street side of the building. We also had flames through the roof by the time we got there. So our mode of operation was a defensive mode of operation to where we weren't going inside of the building just because the flames were coming through the roof of that building. We quickly set up ladder trucks to flow water into the building to control the atmosphere of that building to try to extinguish the fire inside of that building. Like I said, we had a total of 75 firefighters that responded with no injuries reported. We quickly got the fire under control within 3 hours. Our main objective was to stop the fire from proceeding into the gymnasium part, and that's basically where we stopped the fire from spreading into the gymnasium part. Like the mayor mentioned, we want to thank all the departments that actually responded to assist us during that time. The Dunbar Center is a historical building within East Spencer, in the town of East Spencer, and we were thankful that we were able to stop the fire spread and contain it before it got into the gymnasium.
Who actually owns the Dunbar Center right now?
The Dunbar Center is owned by Shady Grove Baptist Church.
Do you all, is there an effort to help rebuild, do you all plan on, trying to get that going in the community?
What I hope the community will do is come together and come up with some ideas of how we can put that building back to use, or either a building complement to that. Because we had a lot of calls all over the country. We were surprised at the number of people that have attended the Dunbar School, and their interest is real high.
No, ma'am, we have no idea who that person or anybody that could be that was inside of that building at that time. But the mayor mentioned the building was not secure, so we don't know who was inside of that building at that time.
Chief or Mayor, are there issues with water pressure, and is that something that the town is looking at right now? I don't know if there were or not. I'm just asking if that was an issue.
It was an issue that night. Of course, when you have 3 ladder trucks capable of flowing 2,000 gallons of water per minute per truck, just about any small town will have problems. That night, we forecast during that event that we need tankers, and we had 6 tankers dispatched to this area that they were filling up in Salisbury, filling up in Spencer, hauling water from these different locations so that we had enough water on the scene. And the initial fire attack, we did not have sufficient enough water at that time, but we did upgrade and got a tanker task force to come in to help us with the water situation.
So you're not calling this an arson?
No, ma'am.
And it's still under investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have evidence somebody was living inside the building?
Throughout the building, you had clothes scattered throughout the building. Like I said, the building was not secure, so we don't know if somebody was actually living there. We have, in any community, you have people, homeless people that could have gone in there trying to stay warm, could have possibly started a fire. Like Deborah Horn mentioned, the fire is still an investigation from her standpoint, to where we can't actually pinpoint anybody being inside of that building that we know of personally or anything of that nature.